how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. I'm excited for today's video. I'm doing my 3 looks 1 palette plus review of the Menagerie Cosmetics Whale Song palette. I had such a blast playing with this. I love blue-green palettes in case you're new here. It's pretty much one of my favorite things on the planet. This is what it looks like. I love Menagerie's formula so much. I've loved all of their other palettes. This is the 4th one they've come out with, and I think they did a fantastic job with the color story. I love how cohesive the front looks with the inside. It makes me super happy to see. I love this color story. It's very grungy, very oceany, and very cool, and I like it. As you saw from the intro, I did this kind of halo eye. I did that more matte smoked out look with the metallic lower lash line, and then I did more of that, I don't know, turquoisey look. I don't know how to explain my looks. Let's just get on to the tutorial portion and then we will get to the review at the end. Hello friends! It's today Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, and I'm ready to do a look with this palette. I love this palette so much, and I can't wait to dive in again. I wanted to start first by taking the shade Plankton, and I'm just going to use this brush from BH Cosmetics. It's the number 6 from the Color Festival. It's just very large, and I basically just want this all in my crease to act as kind of that lightest shade in this look. I want this to be very smoky, very grungy with metallics smoked out all in the lower lash line, and I think it's going to be really cute. It's very rare when I get like an actual vision, but this palette's just very inspiring to me. And of course my bangs are driving me nuts. I'm sure some of you want to know why this one is coming before the 3 looks with the Jawbreaker, and it's because like as of right now I don't even have the Jawbreaker. It's supposed to be delivered by the end of tomorrow. I don't even know if it's shipped yet, so we will see, but I didn't want to try to rush like my first impressions with both palettes and start the 3 looks 1 palette, and I have to stay on a schedule. I constantly have to be filming to get out the content for you guys, so I'm not wasting time. You snooze, you lose. Whale Song gets to go first, and I'm really excited to play with this. And that just means also I'll be able to do my comparing blue-green palettes video sooner because I'll have had a lot of time to give this love and attention. Now I want to take the shade Bubble Knit, and I'm taking that on a Spectrum A07. I went to the Riley Rose store with Bridget a few days ago, and they had an eye brush set there, and I love Spectrum brushes. I actually forgot they were sold there, so I need to buy more every time I go. I love these brushes. Hands down my favorite. Spectrum and Luxie for sure. Not the cheapest brushes, but also not the most expensive. It's not like Wayne Goss level or anything like that. And everything's synthetic too, which I love. I do not use animal hair brushes because, you know, moral, cruelty-free, vegan reasons. I'm not a vegan, but trying to just be more conscious. Oh, that's so pretty. I didn't even tell you what I was doing, but I just wanted that smoked out all over the lid. And look how like pretty that looks, and I haven't even started blending yet. These shades just blend into themselves. I love this formula with my whole heart. I want to take Reef now as kind of an in-between shade, and this is a Spectrum B06. Got that shade on the brush, and I'm just going to put this literally right in my crease just to start having a nice in-between between Plankton and Bubble Knit. Speaking of vegan, Morgan and Zane and I, we decided we're going to start cooking a vegan meal every night, or not every night, I wish we could. Every week, once a week, we're going to cook a vegan meal together, and last night we made Beyond Burgers, which we've had before, with vegan buns, vegan everything. Zane wanted to get vegan mayo for it, but we couldn't find it at the store we went to, so we have to go to a different store for vegan mayo. But we made vegan mac and cheese, and it was so good. It was so tasty. I loved it. I want to eat it again, and we have leftovers, so I probably will. And it was honestly so easy. I thought it would be a lot more work, but it was delicious and so simple, and it was so, I don't know, it tasted very gourmet. I'm just kind of going back in with all of my previous brushes to help buff and blend. My goodness, my bangs are driving me nuts. I'm so undecided. I can't decide if I want to cut them super short again, like cute baby bangs, or if I want to keep letting them grow into kind of the shaggier vibe. I'm so undecided. This is kind of where we're at. I wanted this lid action to be very simple, but very, I don't know, just smoky and cute. And for my lower lash line, I just want lots of metallic smoked out, and I think it's going to be very pretty. I'm excited. I actually have 2 Spectrum A12s, one I already had and one's new. I like that they have different color themes for the same brush. I don't know, I think it's pretty. And I think I want Splash over most of it with Fluke towards the inner half. So I'm going to go ahead in with Splash first, and I'm not going to use glitter primer or wet my brush or anything. And I'm just going to start by popping this in the outer half. now I'm going to take the other brush and I'm going to take the shade Fluke and I'm going to pop that towards the more front portion. So pretty. I do want this a little slight bit more impactful just because I'm so used to seeing that. So I'm going to take a little bit of my NYX glitter primer on the same brush, just a tiny bit of it. I'm going to just kind of dabble that on, more so in the front half. I like the way the rest of the shimmer looks. I just want Fluke to really, really pop. Oh yeah, you see that? See what a difference that makes? That's why I can't live without my NYX glitter primer, I swear. Now just going back in with that other brush just to start smushing things together. I'm just going to go back and forth until I like the look of it. Morgan got me new gym shoes for my early birthday present. My birthday's the 7th. I'm so excited. They are so cute. She actually has the same ones, so now we get to match. I love them. They feel like slippers. I'm going to take that first brush we used, but I'm going to wipe it off first so it's a little more clean, and I'm just going to very light pressure start blending this out, just so it's not a super harsh line. I can't find the brush I normally highlight my inner corner with, but I'm just gonna use Pearl on my pinky finger. I actually highlighted my face with this today. I think it looks really pretty. What do you think? I like using a shadow as a highlight when I can. I like using a shadow for a blush when I can. Of course, nothing in this palette would be a blush, but I just like, I don't know, I like multi-use things. Gonna go back in with just a slight little bit more of Fluke just to blend it in with that inner corner. Oh my gosh, it screams beauty. I love it. I mean, this is pretty much it. Maybe I want to just add a little bit more blend right here on this outer edge. But I like the look of this a lot. I think it's super, super pretty. What do I want in my waterline though? Maybe Totally Teal would be cute because it's also metallic and I think that might balance nicely. So I'm going to do that. I feel so cute and spunky with this with my space buns and my metallic lower lash line. Morgan calls these meatballs, like space buns. She calls them meatballs. It cracks me up. All right, so that's the end of this look. I'm going to, excuse me car, that's very rude and loud. I'm filming, thank you. I'm gonna do the other eye, throw on my lashes, something on my lips, and we will, I don't know, regroup, I guess. All right, this is the end of look number 1. I love it. I feel so good in this look. I think it's really pretty. I think it came out really good. I look so just blonde right now with it. You can only see my faded bangs. I need to recolor my hair so bad. It's so faded. But I love this look. I think it's so pretty. And this was honestly really simple. No fancy cut crease action. I only used a couple brushes. I think it's really pretty and very impactful. And I just love a shimmery lower lash line. I feel like I hadn't really done it too much lately, but I've been revisiting it and I just love it so much. It just makes your eyes sparkle in just such a lovely way. My lashes are the Bold Face Makeup Lashes Out lashes, and that's all I have to say. I will never stop wearing lashes, so if big lashes bother you, then just ignore them. You know what I mean? And on my lips is the Lip Blaze from Lime Crime in the shade Jade. I got this when I was at the Riley Rose store too, and I can't put it down. I love this formula and I love this color. I love a very, very nude lip lately. I don't know what it is. But yeah, this is the end of look number 1. I feel very good. I'm going to actually leave very soon. I'm going to get Zane, we're going to get some lunch, and then I work for the whole night. So I'll see you tomorrow for look number 2. If I do a look number 2 tomorrow. I think I will. Most likely. I film every day. All right, hello. It is, what is on me? A hair is on me. It is Thursday morning. It's the next day. I'm going to start by taking, I think I want to take Dive. That one looks pretty and I haven't played with that one yet. This is a Spectrum B04. It's kind of an angled shadow brush. I like using this kind of brush to kind of get that winged out shape sometimes. This is very pigmented, okay? Handle with care. But yeah, it is the morning. I'm doing this and then going to work, and then I think Zane has friends coming over tonight to watch a show, and I don't feel like hanging out with them, so I'll probably just come home and film again. I actually got, I know in yesterday's look number 1, I mentioned that the Jeffree Star palettes, I didn't know when I was going to get them. I ended up getting them like as soon as I finished filming my look yesterday. So my first impressions is already up, but my 3 looks is still going to be with this one first. I mean, obviously, you'll be able to see that. So I just kind of created this kind of shape. I just kind of went around the crease area with a winged out motion. And now I want to dip into cetacean. Thank you guys for teaching me what that means. I'm going to take that on just a blending brush. This is a Morphe M573. I think this is actually the exact brush I used for this exact shade when I did my first impressions with this palette. I'm just going to blend kind of right above what I just laid down just to get everything more blended and smoky. I think with this look, I don't want any kind of cut crease either. I think I just want it to be a very blued out smoky eye. Which cat is in here? Absol. I got them all collars with jingle bells, and I love the sound of it. It's so cute. Especially because those cats like to sneak up on me, so it's nice to know where they are at all times. Just going to tap over the edge with my beauty sponge, of course. I want to deepen things up a little bit with breaching, that really pretty navy color. And this is a Spectrum B06. Going to just kind of lay that down in the outer corner and start fluffing it through the rest of the crease towards the front. Keeping it more tight, not bringing this up as high as those first two shades. Now I want to go in back with that brush that I used with the lightest shade just to go in again and just re-blend everything so everything is nice and seamless. I don't really know what else I want to do. I don't think I want to do anything else with the crease or lower lash line. I think I want to just start putting some shadows on my lid. I really want to go in with Splash. I think that one would be really pretty. And we're just gonna do that. I'm just taking some of my NYX glitter primer on a dense shadow brush. This one is a Spectrum A07. I'm going to pat that dot of glitter primer across the lid. I'm dipping right into Splash now. That's so pretty. And I'm just going to simply put this all over my eyeball. Oh, I love that. It's so pretty. Like I said, I'm not trying to do any kind of cut creasy stuff, so I'm just kind of smushing it on the lid, and then I'll blend it out with my brush that I used with the darkest shade in a second. I'm just going to go in with no additional product and just start smudging right around that edge so it blends from lid to crease nicely. Oh, I love the look of that teal against those blues. It's so pretty. But I think now I want to go in with Whale Song and just pop a little bit of that under the lower lash line in the front, because I'm officially addicted to doing this now. It just had such a cute little point of interest having some shimmer down here. And now for my inner corner, I'm just gonna go in with Pearl again, and I found my brush. It's a Luxie 131. That's what I usually use to highlight my inner corner. I don't know why. I don't know why I deemed this the inner corner highlight brush, but I like it. It blends things out nicely. Well, this is kind of where we're at. I think I want to go in with Electric from LA Girl for my waterline, so I think that'll complement the lower lash line nicely. All right, here we are. It looks really cute, I think, at least. I guess I'm going to do the other eye now, throw on my lashes, something on my lips, and we will regroup. All right, this is look number 2. I love it. I love it so much. I can't decide now if I liked 1 or 2 better at this point, but I love both of these. This palette is really fun. I'm having a blast. Like, literally, I would do 100 looks with this palette. I'm not going to, but I totally would, and I could. My lashes are the same Bold Face Makeup Lashes Out Lashes, and on my lips is the Gold Gloss from Dose of Colors. And I mean, I guess that's really all I have to say. I'm going to clean up and go to work now. Okay, bye. All right, hello, good morning. We are getting into this. I don't know where I want to start actually. I think I want to start with Barnacle. I don't know if I've played with this shade yet. It might be one of the few I haven't touched. So we're gonna play with that. I have an Anastasia dual-ended brush, and I think I want to do a halo eye today. So I'm gonna focus that on the inner and outer portion of my eye, and then work it through the crease. I'm also, of course, going to take this under that lower lash line. I'm just going to do it all the way across. I don't really feel like my lower lash line being haloed today. I just want that to be smoky. I want to take Kelp now desperately because I'm dying to play with it again ever since my first impressions. So I'm just taking that on a large blending brush, and I'm going to start placing that kind of right above where everything is blended out on that Barnacle shade. What are you guys up to today? It's Friday. I go to work in a couple hours. I'm going to film this. I'm going to potentially film my comparing blue-green palettes video as well, depending on the time. If I have time to before Zane comes home for lunch. And I'm excited. I'm honestly just really excited to film a chatty video because I've been doing pretty much nothing but tutorials this whole month. And I love doing tutorials. I love creating looks, but I'm excited to do some chattier videos too. Gonna take my beauty sponge now and just kind of pounce along the outer edge so it's nice and blended. And now I kind of want to take a combination of breaching and bubble net because I can't decide which one to use, so I'm just gonna mix them together. And that's gonna go very tightly focused in the inner and outer corner, just to really bring that depth in. I'm also going to start smoking this really close to my lashes on the lower lash line. And I'm going to take that Anastasia brush, the one that I used first with no additional product, just to start slowly buffing and blending things out some more. And now I want to take that brush that I used with Kelp with no additional product, just to again buff and blend some more. Just going to pounce over my outside edge again. And I like the way this looks. I think we're safe to move on to other parts of the look. I say we're good, but I feel like I could blend forever. Okay, so I think I want to kind of place Whale Song kind of on the outer portions, kind of like right where that, just kind of right in the inner and outer corner. And then I think I want to put Fluke in the center. That's kind of my plan. I have my shadow side of that Anastasia brush. I'm going to grab my NYX glitter primer, of course, because I can't live without this. I'm going to tap this dot of glitter primer all across my lid. Dipping into Whale Song first, which is that sparkly blue color. I'm going to just kind of pat that right in this outer area and the inner portion. Super cute, nice and simple. I'm going to flip that exact same brush over and dip into Fluke, and that is going to go right in the middle to add a nice cute little spotlight moment. Actually, I'm just going to use my finger because I feel like it. Now I'm just going to take that very first brush to just very lightly, I don't have very much pressure going on, just kind of blend things out. Oh, I love the way this looks. I think that's so glorious. I kind of sort of want to take a little bit of Fluke on the edge of this brush and pop it kind of down here, just a tiny bit, just to add, I don't know, I just feel like it. I'm so used to putting a little bit of shimmer right there now. And now I want to highlight my inner corner with Pearl, of course, so I'm just going to swirl my brush in that and pop that in the inner corner. I think this is absolutely beautiful. What do I want in my waterline? Maybe this bright green would be kind of cool. I think that would just add a nice effect. This is Electric Daisy from Colourpop. All right, so this is where we're at. I like what this is doing, what it's looking like. I'm going to do the other eye, throw on my lashes, something on my lips, and I'll be back. All right, this is look number 3. I love it so much. I think it looks so good. I'm re-falling in love with halo eyes, I think. It's been a while since I've really done them, but I think I'm re-falling in love with them. I really like this look. I think it's really cool. It's very colorful, very grungy, and it's just, I love it. My lashes are these same Bold Face Makeup Lashes Out lashes, and my lipstick is Give Me Glow's Rock On. I like this combo. I like this final look, and now let's just move on to the end of the video and I'll give you my final thoughts and a review on this palette. All right, that's it. Those were my looks. What did you think? I literally can't pick a favorite. I loved them all so much. I feel so good in all of them. I cannot pick a favorite and I won't. So you tell me what your favorite was. I had such a blast playing with this. I didn't have any issues. Everything performed beautifully. I played with every shadow. Some of these I played with a few times, and I'm just really pleased with it. I use Pearl as my highlight for all of these videos for my face, and I'm happy with it. I think this is a solid palette. Menagerie nailed it again for me. I love their formula so much. Their mattes are so pigmented and blendable, and the metallics are just out of this world for me. I think they show up so vibrant and just absolutely lovely. Okay, so I decided also that, I know I'm sitting different now, but I decided I wanted to, in my 3 looks 1 palette videos, start comparing shadows from the palette that I use with other shadows from that brand's palettes, provided I have more palettes from that brand. So in this case, I took the Whale Song palette and I'm comparing it to shadows in the Dragon Child, which looks like this, with the Feral that looks like this, and with the Courtship, which, spoiler alert, there's nothing in it. And this one I totally broke because I dropped it from a very tall fall. But there's nothing in this I can compare anyway, so mostly just the Dragon Child and Feral. And here they are. I did a really bad job swatching because I don't usually do this, but this whole row on the top is the Whale Song, and I will zoom in and do a close-up in a moment. But this is the Whale Song, and then down here, the ones that are longer, like this one, this one, this one, and this one, these are all from the Feral, and all the other ones are from the Dragon Child. I don't feel like anything is that similar, like Cave Dweller, which is this one from Dragon Child, and this one from the Whale Song are similar, but they're not exactly the same. This one's a little more, I don't know, just slightly grayer, if I can put it that way. This one's a little bit lighter. This green is similar, but I feel like it's a little not quite as teal. This one's more of a foresty green. But yeah, for the most part, there's similarities, but nothing's an exact dupe in my opinion. And I'm gonna zoom in now so you guys can see these up close. I'm about to film my blue-green palette comparison video, so I can't say for sure. I don't know which palette of the blue-green palettes is my favorite, but I really, really adore this one. I keep just staring at it. It's such a cute palette, and I loved playing with it. And I just can't wait for more palettes from them in the future. I get so pumped for Menagerie. I'm just so proud of that brand. They're doing such a good job. But yeah, like I said, overall, everything was flawless for me. I love this palette. I didn't have any issues or anything like that, so there you have it. I really like this palette, and I think anybody would too. Not saying you have to have it, but if you decided you were thinking about getting it, I think it's a good palette. Anyways, if you enjoyed this 3 looks 1 palette, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe here before you leave. I post at least 5 days a week, but really it's almost every day. I post almost every day. I need to just start saying that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go film my comparing blue-green palettes video now, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.